in me, and today is a reality. Before I left Nigeria, I spoke to over 1,000 students, when I was doing motivational speaking to high students. What I was doing also, I was sharing with them these kids. When I graduated from university in Nigeria, I started moving from school to school, speaking to graduate school students how to be successful in life. I had a booklet which I published. I call it Change Your Brain. And in that book, I shared 12 keys to academic greatness. 12 keys to academic greatness. And that was what I was sharing with people that was in 2013. So I share those, I'm telling you this so that you can understand, can be able to know that what I'm sharing with you is not something I just maybe read from book. These are the things you can apply to your life, your business, to every area of your life. If you are consistent about it, you're going to come back and thank our president for bringing us the opportunity to learn this. So, yeah, talking about blueprints, I'm very sure we all know what is the meaning of blueprints. Blueprint means the design. It means a draft, a layout, a map. If you want to build a house, you don't just go out and start laying blocks. You first call an architect to design a map. The map, how you want this house to look like. By the time you finish it, you call an architect and he give you a very good layout map. So that is the meaning of a blueprint. So when we're talking about blueprint for success, this is the layout. This is like a map for success. So when you have a map, you already have a building. When you have a map, all you need to do is go to work on that map and you have a building. The same way when you have a map for success, all you need to do is go on the work. Go for work on that map and you turn that map into success. So the blueprints I'm going to be sharing today, if you can put them into action, apply your day-to-day time to it, you're going to transform into success by the end of this year. And you're going to have like tangible success to show. And again, what is the meaning of success? Success means this different thing to different people. But today, I define success as accomplishment, achievement. At the end of the year, if you are able to say, this year, my income or business have grown from maybe 1 million naira to 50 million naira, that's a success. Maybe at the end of this year, you say, early this year, I wanted to buy a car to support my business. And at the end of the year, I'm able to buy that vehicle. That is a success. Maybe you want to buy a house. Maybe you want to go to school. Maybe you want to, whatever you think. Success is what? Accomplishment, achieving something. That is the meaning of success. So what we are going to be sharing today is like a map or a design, a layout, as we said, to how to achieve or how to accomplish things that you need to accomplish. So these are the things I have shared. I share one video, 7 minutes or so about video to the president, which he shared with us. And these are the things I have spoken in the video. But here I'm going deeper. I'm going to, that somebody said that it's not good to give people fish. What do? What is better is giving people how to wash, how to catch fish. So what I'm going to do today is to give you how to catch fish. I've given you, fish, the first one, but this one is how to catch it. How are you going to do what I told you to do in that video? So we're going to continue now. So the first thing I said, you should connect with God in that video. But why do you need to connect with God? Some people think God is not, is irrelevant. Connect with God or not does not count. But I tell you, it is very important. I'll just give you 3 reasons why you need to connect with God. Number 1, God owns success. The Bible says God is the owner of this earth, this planet. The Bible says the earth and the fullness thereof, belongs to God. That means all the success you want in life, is in the hand of God. So that is the first thing. For instance, let's say the president of the US is your friend. Are you going to lack anything? No. So that is the reason why you need to connect. God is your friend. God owns the success. That means you already have success automatic. Then also God gives success. God gives good success. The Bible says here that God, the blessings of God makes rich and add no sorrow to it. You know, that means when God gives you a success, you're going to have a peace of mind. You're going to have enjoy. You are not going to die young if God gives you success. You are not going to be enjoying that success in sickness and disease, you know, because God is going to make sure that He gives you a success that you're going to enjoy. Also, number 3, God can protect you. You know, God can keep you from people that are trying to harm you or anything that's going to harm your success. God can keep you safe. So that's one of the reasons you need to what? Connect with God. It is very important. How do you connect with God? Number 3 ways to connect with God. The Bible says that as men that receive Jesus become the what? The Son of God. So when you accept Jesus, you become a child of God. That's one way. That's the first step to connect with God. Again, the second step is what? To live a righteous life. He said, Proverbs 4:18. He said the paths of a just man is like a what? It's like a shining light that shines brighter and brighter unto the perfect day. So when you live a good life, God is going to see that you prosper. God is going to see that you're enjoying life. And again, number 3 is prayer. You know, whatsoever you need, you can continue to ask in prayer. I can tell you, I think 2018, around 2010, I asked God that I need a scholarship to the US. Before the end of that year, that's where the miracle happened. So the point is this: when you connect to God and you know how to pray, you can ask anything from God concerning your business, concerning your health, concerning your family, whatsoever you need, you can ask from God. But if you are not in connection with God, it is very impossible for you to achieve that. Then we move to number 2, which is, we all know this thing, as I said. What are the 3 reasons you need to set goals? Number 1, I had this thing when I was in secondary school, and it's at the back of my mind. Somebody told me, if you do not have goal, you will live like a goat. If you don't have a goal, you will live like a goat. And that is the truth. We know how goats live. Goats, especially the Aryan goats, they move from how every morning in the morning, they just, they wake up, move from one place to another. They don't have a destination in mind. All they need is they just move around. At the end of the day, somebody will beat them, eat them with stone. They'll just go anywhere. So if a man lives without God, that's the way they live. They just wake up in the morning, they go to junction, and when they get to junction, they see somebody say, oh, something is happening this place. Can we go there? They will follow the person from that place to another place to another place. By the time we come back in the night, he's already drunk and he still have no anything accomplishment. So it is very important that you have a goal. That, oh, this year, this is what I want to achieve. Or today, this is what I want to achieve. As it give you what? It give you a focus. And number 2 reason, if you don't have a goal, you have to live for people who have goal. If you don't have a goal this year, people who have goal will make you have to follow them because they will see you as a tool in their hand. But when you have a goal, you're already engaged. Nobody can just take you. Nobody can just say, oh yeah, follow me to this place. Nobody can just say, oh, do you have time? No, but when you have a goal, you're already engaged. Number 3 thing is that, if you don't have a goal, you will have what you don't have, or what you don't need, or what you don't like. You understand? Somebody said that if you target nothing, you always eat it. Always, you won't miss it. When you target nothing, you always what? You always hit it. The point is this: if you don't have a goal, it's like they say you should choose. Let's say there's a basket of orange or mango, and they say you should choose. But you are just looking, you are folding your hands. You are not picking. Everybody will pick their own, right? At the end of the day, what is left in the basket is maybe the one or a decay orange, because everybody has picked, they have picked their own. So what is left for you is something that you won't like. So when you don't have a goal, you won't have what you like. You won't have what you like in life. So you should have a goal. It's very important to have a goal. Those are the three reasons you must have a goal. Then what are the three steps to find your goal? Some people, they don't know how to, they don't know how to set a goal. It is very easy to set a goal. If you want to identify your goal or how to create a goal, the question you need to ask yourself these kind of questions. What do you lack now? What do you lack now? What are the things that you lack in your life? Take your pen, all right? Begin to take a list. All the things that you lack, those are the potential goals. You don't have a house, yes. You have not built a house, yes. You have not bought a land, yes. You don't have a job. You are not married. You have all those things. Your business, do you need equipment, a generator? Do you need whatever you need? Just take a list, write them down. Then out of those things, then you need to go to the next point. Which of those things do you love to have now? Which of those items do you, so out of those items that you list, then you take your pen again. Which of them do you want to have now? Tick them. And out of those things, then you'll be able to find things that you will end up being your goal. Again, another thing is, who do you like to become? What do you like to become? At the end of the day, you want to become do you want to become a pastor? Is that your goal? See, write it down. Do you want to become a professor? Do you want to become a teacher? Do you want to become a businessman? You want to become another Dangote? Do you want to become whatsoever is your goal? You want to go to school? Are you looking for scholarship? All those things, you write them down. So once you have those things, once you're able to find answer for those things, those are your goals. So those are, at least you should have, I think you should have a book of goals. Write everything that you lack, list them down, and take the one that are most important that you need now. These are the goals that you can start working on. Then the next thing is, I already showed this. Okay. The next thing is the reason to work on the next thing is to work on your goals. I said in that video, a lot of people are very self-deceptive because they claim that they have goals, but they sleep on their goals. They don't go to work on their goals. They follow people. Oh my God, when I was in Nigeria, I get mad at a lot of people. They can't miss every football time. Manchester United, Chelsea, they can't miss it. If it is the night, they are going. If it is the day, they are going. But when it comes to the working on their own goals, they don't take it serious like that. Those people are just self-delusional. They are not serious about their life. So if you are truly serious about your goal, you should work on your goals. And what are the reasons why you should work on your goal? Number one, when you work on your goal, you become productive. The reason why a lot of people are not productive? A lot of people are very active, but they are not productive because they are not working on their goal. When you wake up in the morning, what is your plan? What is your focus for that 24 hours? Is it you want to go and watch season film, sit down and watch season film for 24 hours? No. When you work on your goal, you become productive. Do you know that some of our age mates, if they listen what they achieve within a year, then if you ask them, they will tell you what they do with their time. Number two thing is that is where you become an achiever. See, you don't need money to become an achiever. You don't need money, I will say that again, because money is not the first thing. The first thing is yourself, is your time. When you put your effort into place, then money will come, people will come, things that will support you will come. And before you know it, you will become an achiever. When I wrote my first book, the book I published, I didn't have CC when I started writing the book. But by the time I was ready to publish it, the money came and I published it. It was successful. The point is this, when I I didn't even have money. If I said I want to wait for money to come, I won't be able to. So number 3 thing is make you a success. You know, when you work on your goal, because by the time you look at what you have achieved within a month, what you have achieved within a month, what you have achieved within 3 months, or within first quarter, what you have achieved within second quarter, third quarter, and fourth quarter, you'll be blown away. Like, wow, is it me? Is it what I've achieved? Because you are working on goals. You are not just working, you are not just waking up and sleeping, you are working on goals. What are the 3 ways to work on your goals? You know, the first thing I said, you should write down your goals. It's very important, and put a deadline on those goals. Put a deadline. Make sure you say, okay, by the end of this year, this is what I want to achieve. Or by the end of today, this is what I want to achieve today. By the end of this week, this is what I want to achieve. So person to discuss my business plan with him. By the end of next month, I will have bought this so. I will have, you know, reached out to call this number of customers. You know, it is very important. Write it down. You know, then every day have a to-do list. Have a to-do list. You know, out of those goals, write a list. You know, prepare your list from on Monday. Today is Sunday. Tomorrow, right? It is just 2 things you plan to do tomorrow. Write it down. Tomorrow, this is what I want to do in the morning. This is what I will do in the afternoon. This is what I will do. Put time frame. Then take them one by one. You know, take those go one by one and act on them. Act on them. Act on them. These are the 3 ways I will share. Then number 4 is now, yes, time. You know, don't waste your time. You know, the reason why a lot of people have said it, the reason a lot of people lack things, not because they don't have money, or not even because they don't have people. It's because they waste their time. They waste their time. You know, when I came to the US here and I see the difference between Nigerians and a typical US person, then I see the reason why a lot of people are poor at home. Here, hardly will you see somebody within the period of 8 a.m. or 5 p.m. and is sitting in a beer parlor or sitting in a restaurant, or, you know, if the restaurant is during 1 p.m. or 12, when this is lunch, they go there within 30 minutes, they eat and go back to their work. Because here they charge an hour, they charge hour. So if you waste the money, the seconds you are wasting, money is going. So people don't have time to waste time here. People know they're always engaged 24 hours. Even some people work 24 hours. I'm telling you, some people work more than in a week. Some people will work seven days in a week. 7 days in a week. And they will hardly sleep maybe 8 hours, because this place is so demanding from you. You know, a lot of us are relaxing. You see, you are watching you go and watching football. They don't have time here. Those people who watch it, they are people who are really into it. They are getting money from it. Their work is their work. So what am I saying is that time is very important. So the more time you waste, the more life you waste. You know, this is the reason why you shouldn't waste time. Time is life. You know, a wasted time is a wasted life. You know, time is not money. Time is life. If you know it, how old are you today? Your age is measured in time. My age is measured in time. So the amount of the time I have wasted in my life is the amount of my life that I've wasted. That's the point. The amount of my life I've used to watch, the amount of my time that I used to watch movie, season film, is the amount of my life that I've used to watch season film. So when you think about that, when you are sitting down and, you know, and doing nonsense, you are using your life to do nonsense. You should think that way. If you think that way, it will help you to see better. You know, see, when I watching movie, do you think I watch movie? I will like, oh, these people now, I'm sitting down using my own time to watch them. But these people, they are using my time to make money for themselves. So if you think about that, you begin to think that your time is, you spend it on things that matters to you most. Then time is irreversible. Once the time is wasted, you cannot redeem it again. You know, once your time is wasted, you cannot redeem it again. So it's better you spend your time than you know that you have sown it. Then number 3 things, time is the most expensive currency in life. See, time is greater than money. Time is greater than money. You can use time to buy money, but you can't use money to buy time. You can use time to buy money, but you can't use money to buy time. You need to understand that. See, you can sit down today and think about some ideas and put those ideas to work, and before the end of the day, you will make money. You can sit down and think about an idea and put that at the end of the day, you will make money. You just call you and say, I need your service, because you have put your time into the right use. You can use your time to develop your health. You can use your time to do anything. You can use your time to build your relationship. You can use your time to build a business. You can use your time to become, see, every greatest person in life today, these are the people who have used their time wisely. You can use your time to purchase the world. The only people who waste their time, they are the people who has nothing, who has nothing to gain this world. Go and ask them. I always say, when I was talking to students in Nigeria, I would say, please, if you want to learn, go to the streets, go to the conductor, the bus conductor, ask them question. What were you doing when you are at the age of, between the age of 12 and 15 or 20? How were you spending your time? They will explain it to you that, oh, me, I was never serious when I'm going to school. I always jump over the fence. I didn't even have time. When we're in class, we'll be making noise. But go to the doctor, ask them the same question. Where did you spend your time at this social age? How were you spending your time? They will tell you, oh, me, I'm always going to the library. I'm always reading, doing my own work. It is what makes the difference. It is the way they spend their time. So if you spend your time wisely, you can purchase the world. You can purchase. I can tell you, because I know, I can tell you where I started from, So how to avoid wasting time? Three ways. Invest your time on your goal. You can't do two things at a time. That's the point. Instead of using your time on irrelevant things, when you put it on your goals, then you already engage your time. Then you won't have time to waste time. Then spend your time on personal development. Even your leisure time, look for books, things that can contribute to you. Someone say, me, I'm just idle. I don't know what to do. If you hear somebody saying that person is somebody who has no goal. See, I'm always busy 24 hours. Even 24 hours is not enough, because there are a lot of books I've never read. I need to read them. So a lot of books I need to write. I've never write. Business proposal I need to write. I've never write. Those things are on my desk always. So when I say I'm never idle, you can't be idle. If you're a man of, if you have goals, you can't be idle. It's only people who have goals that are idle. Do you think those rich people, they are idle? No. So what am I saying? Spend your time on things that develop you. Then avoid time wasters during your work period from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. That is the typical, at least average, for average people, that's the way they work, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Those periods, make sure that you never do anything that does not contribute to your goal. Except during the lunch hour, I can just say, I want to have my lunch, eat. Then after that time, never do anything. See, it's only people who don't have time sit on social media during the work period, during the work hour. See, do you know those Facebook owners, do you think they have time for you during those hours? No, they are thinking about another way to create another thing that will engage your time, because they are making money out of you, wasting your time. So you need to understand that. Except that is your platform to make. If your business on Facebook, you make money, or you promote your business through Facebook, that's awesome. Another thing is, see, it is only people who has no goal that everybody on Facebook. It is only people who have no goal that, as you follow comedians, you follow musicians, you follow everybody. See, you have wasted all your time. See, all you need to do is make sure that you avoid unnecessary things that does not contribute to your goal, that does not contribute to who you want to become. That is it. We don't have all the time. Then number 5, connect with people that is working on similar things, similar things that you are working on. Even the Bible says, I think there's a way there's a saying that the bird of a feather flocks together. The point is this: if you're going to succeed in life, you're going to move faster in life, you need to move together with people of the same mind, people that have the same destination. Have you ever seen somebody say, I want to go to, let's say somebody is going to the left and you are going to the right, and you are following the person that's going to the left? How are you going to get to the left where you are going? But that is the way some people move in life. They want to move forward. Yeah, they are connecting with somebody who don't even have plan to move forward. When you are discussing business idea, the person is discussing how you can spend, you can go to, how do you call it, Owambe, right? How you can spend his money on Owambe, and 3 Owambe is already there on his agenda. The money you already plan for your business, already planning out. How are you going to move forward with that kind of mindset? So you need to disconnect yourself. You need to connect yourself. How to do that? Okay, what is the reason why you need to connect with people of the same goal? Number 1 is to learn from them. See, one thing that I observed when I was in Nigeria is that a lot of people are so, how do you call it? They are so, they hate learning. I don't know. How can you be doing, let's say you are a tailor, but you have done tailor for over 10 years, or fashion designer, and yet your design has not improved? How can we call that? There are a lot of people who are fashion designer like you, and they have better ways of cutting the clothes, better way of sewing the clothes, and yet you cannot find a way of learning from them. That is why they are, at the end of the day, they will pack up their business, because they are not improving. So when you join people of the same goal, your mindset will be to learn from them. And also to want to get motivated, to be motivated. When you have a lot of people doing the same thing, similar thing that you are doing, when you see the type of result they are getting, and when you see the potential they are having, the kind of how they approach their work, it inspires, it motivates you, it keeps you going. And then, number 3 things, help you to develop a reputation also. You get known. When they think about people that are doing so, you're already among them. They know you. They don't say, who is that person? I don't know. Because you are among them, they know you. And also, when you need something, you need maybe anything, maybe information, or you need you need anything to support your work, you can easily say, I know so person. We can get that equipment from him. He knows where to get that equipment. He knows who to talk to. You know how to raise labor, how to get employee. All those things. It is very important that you connect yourself to learn and to develop a reputation. There are 3 ways to do that. Number 1, join a professional association. Join professional association. Some people, they just like to stand alone. You can't stand alone. Look for in the US here that the law of association. As a scientist, you join the association. For instance, I'm a plant pathologist. We are a member. I'm a member of America's Phytopathological Society. And we go to meeting every year. Every year, we go to conference meeting. We interact with people, learn from them, learn about their work, and get ideas from them. Number 2, it also gives you opportunity to. When you volunteer to serve, maybe they are doing business, say, I want to serve. Through volunteering, you learn how they do things. You can even volunteer in a business. Say, how can I help in this place? How can I assist? During the process, you learn, you make, you get good reputation. Then number 3, online, as I said earlier, connect with the right people online. Do you have a LinkedIn, a professional account profile on LinkedIn? You need to open that. If you don't have, you need to create a LinkedIn. Put your business on LinkedIn. Let people see what you are doing, and follow people that do similar things. That will help you to stay inspired. That will help you to get ideas, and even how to source for loans and grants, be able to get access to information. Number 6, be ready to learn. It's very, very important. 3 reasons why you need to learn. Learn makes you grow better. Learning makes you grow and become better. So the reason why many people are not growing because they are not learning. Some people, when they see people doing better, instead of learning from them, they envy them, they jealous them, they say they are proud, they say the person is proud, instead of going near them to learn from them. That is the right way to do. When you see somebody doing better than you, don't be angry, don't jealous. Move closer to them, learn from them so that you too can become better. Learning keeps your mind active. When you see someone who is a learner, they don't have time to be depressed. I've never seen somebody who is reading books, who is a reader, you can't be a learner and be depressed because your mind is always flooded with new ideas. You're always inspired. You always try new things, because of. Please, can you mute yourself? Then number 3 is learning helps you to achieve your goal faster. If you learn, as I said earlier, if you learn new things in program, your school, whatever, it helps you to what? To achieve your goals faster. You can learn new methods, new ways of addressing your customers, new way of doing whatever you are doing. Well, if it is agriculture, how is the new way to plant, new way to maintain your crop? Is it poultry? How do you maintain your birds alive? Is it fisheries? What are the nutrients? How do you keep that? You need to learn. And there are a lot of medium to learn and ways to learn. Number 1, learn from people. Ask questions. Ask questions. Don't be ashamed to ask questions from people. See, it's only a foolish person that will bully you for asking questions. Ask questions. Don't be ashamed to ask questions. Then ask questions. Learn from the organization where you volunteer. Any opportunity to volunteer is an opportunity to learn. Then books are everywhere now. Online books, you can search online. All you need to do is search online. You see the PDF, any topic, just put it online, put PDF at the back. You're gonna get something to download to read free of charge. Online books, read is very important. YouTube, I always tell people, YouTube is. There's some people, the only thing they use YouTube for is, crazy stuff again. Listen to comedy, watch movies, season film. But those are people who are not, those are unsuccessful people, and that is not you. YouTube, there's nothing you want to learn on YouTube that is not there. Just put the topic there. It will come up and you can learn free of charge. The same thing in Google. Attend workshops, attend seminars. There are free online courses online. You can attend seminars. These are the ways to upgrade your knowledge, to improve yourself, whatever you are doing. Then the last one for today, which is distractions. Why do you need to avoid distractions? I said distraction will either stop you or slow you down. Distraction, it's like a sweet food that you eat that is killing you. It's like distraction, when you are doing things that are, most of the things, I have one quote and it says, people's attractions are your distractions. People build attraction to distract you. Do you know that? All these Nigerian comedians, they do 5-minute videos on YouTube, on social media. Before you know it, you watch it, another one has come. And before you know, you already waste hours looking at movies, things that does not really contribute to your values. To them, they are becoming stars. They are making more money. But to you, they are slowly killing your time and killing your goals. So it's very, very important to understand that distractions will either stop you or slow you down. Then distraction will fill you with content. One thing is, you become what you consume, whether it is food or information. You become what you consume, whether it is food or information. So by the time you are distracted by irrelevant things, things that does not contribute to your value, and they fill your mind, instead of ideas about your business or your goal to fill your mind, ideas about comedians, about football, about politics, about irrelevant things will fill your mind. Do you know what they do when they get to your mind? They shock the idea about your business. They shock the idea about your goals, and you begin to see that you are no more inspired to run after your goals. You begin to see that you are no more motivated. When you wake up in the morning, it's like this life self, walk, walk, walk. You know, because the reason is that the idea that is propelling you has been choked by irrelevant ideas. So that is why it is very important. You need to identify what is distraction. See, there's some very, very interesting. You know, they are very interesting. You can listen to them and laugh and smile, but they are poison to you. They are not good for your idea. They are not good for your goals. They are not good for your mind. So when you absorb them, and those kind of things, they are the ones that easily take over our mind because they are interesting, and our mind loves interesting things. When the idea gets to your mind, your idea about business is hard. Idea about job is hard. So because of the interesting one will take over, and you won't be able to think more about your idea. Before you know, you lose your motivation, and then struggle continues. So it's very important you understand that those things, irrelevant things, are those attractions, distractions, they can fill you with irrelevant things. And the last thing is that they will steal your success. You know, there are a lot of people today, their success has gone because they spend their time on distractions. The time they were supposed to spend, when even there's a place in the Bible that said, it says, how to seek now your God in days of your youth, when you still have the strength. I'm paraphrasing now. That if there is a time to do everything, you know, there's time to do everything. And when you spend that time on distraction, that time is gone. And before you know it, it's already gone forever. So it's very important. Then the last point, which is how to avoid distraction. You know, I want to make sure that you know how to do that. Then again, focus on the end goal. See, focus on your destination. That is what I do. See, I don't think about my work. I tell you, when you do the work is very burdensome. It's very, you know, but when you put your mind at what you will become by the time you finish that job, you know, the satisfaction that you will gain, the popularity or whatever you will gain at the end of when you finish that goal, the hair or the celebration or jubilation. So focus your mind on that thing. So it will help you to stay inspired and glue to your goals. Don't focus on the effort that you're going to, I'm going to spend 24 hours reading. No, don't focus on that. Focus on, oh, by the time I finish reading this book now, oh my God, I will have been loaded with all the information on how to manage my money. By the time I call these 5 customers, at least one of them is going to respond to my business. You know, by the time I finish this business proposal, it is very, very possible that I will be considered for that loan. You know, put your mind at the end goal. And because of that, you know, it's like somebody who already see the food on the dining table. You know, you don't want to be distracted because you are ready to eat the food. It's like, oh my God, let me eat. That's the way. So it helps you to avoid distraction. As I say, number 2, use social media during the break only. Only use social media during break. Don't use social media during the day. Don't use social media when you are done with work. Then during the day, maybe you want to relax. You can, maybe look at what is going on in your community, you know. Also, if the social media is your business, also use it for business, you know, use it for business. Don't use social media or like, you know, the way I see social media as a dumping ground. That's the way I see it. You know, when you go to the dumping ground, a lot of things are there. You see a lot of things. That is where social media is now. So you must not allow social media to pollute you or to waste your time for you. Spend your time only on things that add value to you. Again, only on things that add value to you. me, my time is always engaged 24/7, you can't come and say, Rufus, can we go this way? I have to schedule my time. And this is what, and if those things are not add value to me, I don't have time. So it's very, very important. Yeah, that's that's my point today. So as a summary, I want to know that success is like a big puzzle. Success is like a big puzzle, and there's no one key that opens the door of success. People are always looking for shortcuts. There is no one key. That I have a lot of people, they want to spend 4 hours in church because they believe that's where those people are self-delusional. You can't spend 24 hours in church and be successful. You have to manage you have to put everything together, just like you see how these shapes come together and they form a almost perfect round. That is how success. There's no one thing you will do that will give you success. You have to combine all these efforts. You have to combine it strategically every day, every month, and every year. And that's what you will build your success for you. So I hope that I've been able to communicate this point, and I hope that this point makes sense to you. And I hope that at the end of this year, somebody will be able to send me an email and say, thank you, Rufus, I really appreciate the thing that you share with us, really helped me to achieve my goal. Again, I want to thank our president for giving me the opportunity, and feel free to follow me on Twitter or on LinkedIn. If you have any question anytime, please feel free to, shoot me on Facebook, anywhere. And also, I'm always on the page as well. Thank you so much.
Wow. Standing ovation for the man of the moment, Dr. Rufus. Come on. This is such a very awesome section. And my book is filled up. So that's one thing about people. Whenever you find yourself in an event like this, you have to take notes. And I really appreciate you. Can we appreciate our speaker, Dr. Rufus? Yes, I want to read chat from people. Please, let's appreciate him. We are more than 30 in this meeting. Can we appreciate our speaker?
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.
Loaded, God bless you from Mr. Thomas. A wonderful section. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Powerful and Loaded. Thank you.
Come on, let's appreciate him. See, it's not easy to release a secret. That's just the fact. A lot of successful people out there, but they will keep what they do to themselves. But now he has shared with us what took him to where he is. Let's appreciate him. And you can do well to put on the WhatsApp group. Let people that miss this section, let them be envious. Come on, let them be envious. So do you have any question for Dr. Rufus? Any question pertaining this section? Let us be fast.
Thank you.
Any question, just put on the chat box and he's going to respond to it. If you have any question, what he has said is just the secret to success. I have not seen any other way from all the things that he has said. Success is not automatic and is not spiritual. Like what he said, some people will die in the church thinking they'll be successful. Success is not automatic and it's not spiritual. You have to work for it. So any question? This is just the beginning. Next week, another banger is coming from one of our mommy. A principal executive officer from Lagos State Polytechnic will be here to also speak to us about how to build a strong career in 2022. She is a very successful woman, and we are hoping that it's going to be a question. I want to appreciate you, Dr. Rufus, for taking your time to, teach and impart people. There's a record of this section, and we will try to put it on YouTube. You can always revisit and watch this section, okay? So, Dr. Rufus, thank you so much. And we hope that when we call upon you next time, you are going to respond to us.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Again, feel free to send me if you have any question anytime. Just feel free to reach out through my media of Facebook. Again, President, thank you so much. I appreciate the number of people that turn up tonight. It shows that we are really so excited about learning. And one thing about learning is it transforms you. You can where you can become, what you can become if you commit to learning. And that's one of the reasons I love this group so much. Because when I see great thing, I can recognize it.
Okay, someone is asking that what's the YouTube channel? Of course, it's SUNBELLAD Cooperative Society on YouTube. When you search it, the video will be uploaded there latest by Tuesday, and you can download. So once again, thank you, Dr. Rufus. I think yesterday or 2 days ago, the PRO dropped the book of the month, I think today, on the group. So I want to believe that everyone is going to—
Lisa, ask your question. Somebody say you have a question, right?
Okay, please go ahead with your question. Please unmute yourself. Okay, as a chat.
With regards to books, it depends on your area. I don't just read books. I read books because of topic. What area do you want to read book on? Someone will be reading this book, but generally it's always good to read books on secrets of successful people. It's very important. There's one book I'm reading now. Is it 30 days to tame your finances? 30 days to tame your finances. He's going to give you like 30 secrets on how to tame your finances, how to regulate your money, how to control your money. And then, of course, I read this book last year, the book that we share here, and that book was very phenomenal. I want you to read it again, which is the richest man in Babylon, right? That book is very important. And of course, as I said, you can read books on if you have specific topics that you want me to recommend book for you, you can just share with me. I have a lot of books here that I can share with you. And yeah, I'll put it on the page.
So thank you so much. As you have said, it depends on where you are trying to grow. That's the area you are going to read books on. If you are trying to get money, you can read books on money. If you are trying to grow your business, you can read books on business. If you feel that you are not confident enough, you can read books on how to boost your confidence. So sometimes the books that we are talking about can also be a waste of time for you if you are not reading the right books. So you really need to know the area you are seeking growth, then you read books of that area. Exactly. That's what you are saying. So any other question?
Somebody say, how can we control environment that's really affecting goal setting and life development?
That's a very good question.
That's a very good. I was see that one thought that I have is that your location determines your allocation, and that is, it's very important. You may not be able to control your environment, but you can control yourself, right? You take, for instance, when I was in Akure, I finished from Akure. When I was about writing my WAEC, we live in a rented apartment. There's always noise. But what did I do? I will go to the state library every weekend. I will go to the state library to read. From the morning till evening, and And I met very good friends there, people that are doing the same thing. You know the good thing about it? See, the good thing about it, those friends I make in the library, they are also in great places today. See, the location is very important. The location you put yourself is very important. The people that you meet is determined by the location where you put yourself. If you put yourself in beer parlor, you will meet people that are drunkards. But if you go to the library, you meet great people. You meet future president there, future bank CEO there. So the point is this: you cannot control your environment, but you can control yourself. You can go to a quiet place. You can go to a secluded place. You can lock yourself in your room. Nobody will disturb you. You know, it's very important. You can't control your environment. You can control yourself. You can go to a quiet place. And also, as we said, you know, find good people, a friend you know that is also thinking like you. You go on adventure together, learning adventure, reading adventure. You know, it's very important. So that's what I could say about that. I don't know if the president have more thought about that. Hello, President. Okay. Hello?
The environment can change, but you cannot change except you work on yourself. So the only way you can reach your goals, your personal development, is to work on yourself, change yourself. You can't change your environment. So be intentional, be intentional. If your environment is a very lousy environment, you can always walk out during the day to a very quiet place. You can even go to forest and go and meditate, go and read, go and you know, seek for ideas. Okay, so you can't change your environment, you can only change yourself, as you have said. Thank you for that, Mr. Rufus. Any other question? Please ask questions. You know, days like this are not common. So when you have the opportunity, let your opportunity meet preparation. Ask your question right now. Any other question? Okay, so if there's no other question, this will be the end of the first West series. And
hello, I'm seeing one question here. And he say, how can we do online business? I think it depends on what you want to. But I would say that the one if you are talking about buying and selling.
all right, I think my network logged me out. So
okay.
Thank you everyone for joining. Thank you, Dr. Rufus. Thank you everyone. So please, you can put your feedback on the WhatsApp group. I want those people that missed this section to be envious of those of us that attended. So thank you everyone. God bless you all. Regards to your family, and have a very lovely week. Goodbye.
All right. Bye-bye. That's good.